Hey, Alec Peirce at the ranch again, folks. Here I am with some more ideas, just some things that I've learned and done over the years that have made life easier for me. At my age, easy is an important word. That's right. I'm not into high maintenance or problems. Anyway, this is a trailer. Now I know you probably recognize it. This is actually a new trailer. I had a bigger trailer that I built, and I had it for about 20 years. It was a great trailer. But a little while ago, it was getting pretty beat. A little while ago, we decided we need a newer, smaller trailer. So we went out, shopped around, and got a great deal on this trailer. It's 8 feet wide, 12 feet long, and all galvanized steel, big tires, 15-inch tires, brakes. I got electric brakes on it. This good trailer. This whole panel, you've seen this before. It's like a landscaping type trailer. This whole panel drops down, makes a nice ramp, or lifts off, whatever you want to do. So, why am I talking to you about my trailer? I'm not. I'm talking to you about the trailer lights. If you've been following any of my videos, you know that a short while ago I had a video on lights on the back of my pickup truck. And in that video, I made it very clear that I'm a big fan of lights. Lights on the front are very important. Lights on the back are even more important. Particularly these days, you probably drive the same roads that I do, and you see the idiots out there who are right up behind the car in front of them. Unbelievable, you know. But anyway, lights are important on the back of any vehicle. But they're even more important, I think, on the back of a trailer. Because, first of all, the trailer is a long ways back. You may not have the same control you normally do if you have a trailer loaded up with whatever you have on here, 2 or 3 snowmobiles or ATVs or logs, whatever it is. You don't have the same control. You can't stop as fast, even with electric brakes. You know, it's not the same. And for sure, you don't want people coming up behind you too quickly. Maybe they don't see the trailer. It's actually low. This is high, but the trailer itself is low. Now, the trailer comes with lights. Kevin said, why are we talking about lights on the trailer? It has lights. Sure, it comes with lights. You can see them. There's one over there. There's 3 in the middle. And there's one over here. That's it. That's what you get. $3,000. That's what you get. Now, you get more than that, but those are the lights you get. Okay, they are adequate lights, but not a lot. Secondly, look at where they are. That's right, 12 inches off the ground. Now we live, our driveway 700 feet long, gravel. The road to our house is 1 kilometer, a mile, gravel, mostly gravel, a lot of it's dirt. And we live in the country. So a lot of the roads are not the best roads in the world. Point is this, these lights are a foot off the ground. If it's damp or dusty, and it's either one or the other, right? In almost no time at all, those lights are covered up. They're covered up with dust or they're covered up with mud. Nobody can see the lights at the back of the trailer. Now, you know, quite some time ago, car manufacturers started putting in what they call a high brake light. I think it's a high brake light is the right term. It's a light up nice and high. Keeps it up out of the dirt, out of the rain and the mud and everything else. When you put the brakes on in your car, extra big light up there to let people behind. So I said, hey, that's what I need on this trailer. These lights, okay, but not enough for me. So I went to my local Princess Auto, Harbor Freight, whatever it is you have, and I picked up 2 really nice LED, make sure they're LED lights, nice big ones. I tucked them up nice and high. They just rivet right on there. That's easy to do. I tucked them up nice and high in there, so when this ramp comes down, they won't get damaged. In they went. And then I hooked them up to the truck. The big thing that I did, and I always try to do this, is make sure the wiring is good. I hate trailer wiring to start with. I even hate worse trailer wiring that breaks down. You know, the ground comes off, so the lights flicker all the time, or the wires break and so on. So I took a little extra time, as I usually do, to make sure that the wiring for my new lights matched at least the wiring on the truck, which was pretty good. So here's what I did. Down here in this corner is where I made my connection to the truck, to the trailer lights, okay? And you can see it, it's just a standard 4-way plug. 5 wires coming up because you have a ground on it. But if you can see what I've got here, I've got that extra heavy-duty vinyl tubing. It's like aquarium tubing, but much heavier. Now I like this stuff. You know that you can get that corrugated, black corrugated protective stuff. I think it's spool, they call it spool for wires. And it's pretty good, but it's very, very light. It crushes easily, and it has a slit up one side. This is more work. You have to feed the wires through it. It's a lot of work, but much stronger. So there's my plug, wires inside the tube, up the top. You can come back up now, Kevin, to the first light, right through the tube, right across to the far side to that tube. Completely sealed, strong, no cracks, no openings in it. Now then I wired in to the trailer lights my power feed. There it is. There's the two of them right there. Just that easy. Also, a small thing that I do, I'm not a big fan of crimp connectors. I use them on some things. But on something important like this, I may haul this trailer several thousand miles. I'm not a big fan of those crimp connectors on something important. I soldered all the joints. And then I shrink wrap them, and then wrap them with electrical tape as well. Anyway, small things that I do. So, what does this look like? Let's plug it in. I have the parking lights on now. Parking lights are valuable because they give you that extra bit of light. So now, when the truck is driving down the highway, and I have the lights on, I usually have the lights on the truck anyway, partly for the light at the front, but also the light at the back. All the lights that came with the truck are lit up along the bottom, and so are these. Big and round and up nice and high. This is actually the same height or a bit higher than a driver that would be behind you. And these are shining straight in his face. Now these are LEDs. So at this angle, Kevin, you probably noticed at this angle they don't jump out. But if you know LEDs at all, you know if you're right behind you looking straight in, these lights are really, really bright. Now I wired in the complete system. So parking lights, directional signals, and brake lights. Here's what it looks like with directional signals. Let's see if they work. There we go. Right directional signal, matching the trailer. That's great. And the left, of course, works really well. We know that. Okay, now imagine I'm going down the highway. It's a little bit slippery maybe, and I want to slow down, and there's somebody right behind me. Here's what you see when you put the brakes on. Ah, lots of light. Everything's shining in his face and blinking. He's going to see that, and he's going to slow down. So I'm pretty pleased with these. I've not driven it. I've only had this on here for a few days. So it took me, these lights cost about, I think they were less than $10 each, $8.95 for the lights, pretty good price. I paid another $7 or $8 for some tubing, a wiring harness I had, a couple hours of my time. And I think that this trailer now is going to be really, really safe, particularly with those people that follow me on the roads. I don't like that at all. Maybe this will keep them away. Anyway, just a thought. For less than $20 an hour of your time, this just might be a worthwhile investment. Hope that helps a little bit. See you soon again. Alec Peirce at the ranch.